Rightio, hello all. Let's see how badly this goes. For context, at 90 it will thermal throttle, and if it goes over 90, the CPU will just shut down and the computer turns off. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting stream. I'm keeping that the whole time. I've taken the case off of my computer, like the side paneling, so it's actually a bit cooler than it was the other day. However, it's still been a pain, so I might have to just put my bedside fan into it and see if that helps, but I don't know. It would be nice to be able to play games that require a bit of graphics. So how are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Just cycling through to make sure they all shut down or minimize, and now I'm just checking for skill keys. We'd have to do skill keys regardless. Have Python released the new thing yet? It's too fucking hot. So no, I don't see the point. There are plenty of people out there doing one or two alts, and I find it boring. I've been playing the game since 2012. I've done everything. I get bored if I'm just using one account. Still no updated Piper. Really? Da, 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 da. No, okay. Damien, hopefully trying to just not crash the computer and just trying to relax and have it take it easy today. It's currently 33 degrees. My GPU's loving the temperature. It don't give a shit. But my CPU, on the other hand, is just having a mare of a time. I actually thought launching my alts on stream might crash it because it hit 90 degrees at 5 o'clock this morning when I was testing it off stream. This is 90 degrees Celsius, by the way. Yeah, so a lot of people don't realize that England's houses are built out of like brick and mortar. They're designed to keep the heat in and keep the cold out, so there's not really good airflow. So yeah, when it's hot in the UK, it's fucking really hot. Epileptic. Would you reckon that would cause a seizure? Hmm. Where's my sister when you need a guinea pig? I'm joking. I wouldn't put her through that. She's epileptic though. Um. Oh, is it the flashing? It's the flashing bar, right? It has to be the bar. I can remove the bar. However, I think it would cause my computer to just die even without the heat. The bar's already set so low, that's true. I mean, you're all here, so your bars are set really fucking low as well. Just saying. We're also waiting for the phone call from the vets today, by the way. Um, should get the results of Mojo's bloods today. I was told by someone to try going into full screen. Or even fixed window mode. Because that'll get rid of the flashing. At least the bar flashing. It won't get rid of the overview and that changing rapidly. I will try to limit how fast I do it. But I think you're right, a pop-up with an epileptic warning throughout the stream is probably going to be a good idea. Thank you for encouraging us to go down this path. I haven't encouraged anyone to go down this path. Do you know the funniest part though, Scyther? Do you know who I actually blame? I'm going up to Anna's next week, so I need to make sure the skill keys are good as well. It's actually Spicy's fault. Genuinely. I used to blame Spicy for a lot of things. Yeah. Now he told me about a guy in his old corp who basically would just mine gas non-stop. And that was how he made his majority of his money, and that's why I started doing gas. I didn't think it was worth it personally until he told me about all this. And as a result, we're now into gas. Hey, I'm a deal cider, man. In the lurky jerky. Miranda, how dare you be a jerk? Nah, thanks for popping by. I like it. You know I like all of the lurkers. If any streamer didn't like people who lurk, they're a shit streamer, just saying. Because you have like the 4 or 5 people who constantly talk, and then you have like 20 to 50 odd like lurkers. That's usually what I get. Where did that one? Right. It's fine. 20 days is not really long. Four times 250k parts. Yeah, good luck with that one. Basically, Panda, yeah. So the lurkers are what drives you more viewership. The chatters are what makes your life easy. If you have an active chat, streaming is easy and it's a joy to do. If you have an inactive chat but a lot of lurkers, you're reassured in the knowledge that you're doing something right because people are listening to you, but it's also a lot harder to come up with conversation when no one's chatting to you. I may as well get these. Monkeh. Okay. Basic armor, basic shields, tricks completed, missile support is not. Let's get that started. Hey Kalua, how you doing, man? This is Monkey or Mojo, one of them. I can't even tell by their pictures anymore. Tricks completed. Which one is this? Monkey, okay. So I could go into social. Nope. What is it? Corporation management, yeah. Do I need any more people in my corp though? I can have like 300 and I've got 39. No, we're fine. Electronic subsystems. Navigation's the first one to check. All's fine. And electronic systems. All's fine. Engineering is the next big one. That's fine. You should definitely shout Ian out for that, because he does all the shout outs. I'm just barely paying attention because, you know, pro streamer and all that. I actually saw a clip where a guy was like, not an Eve guy, but another streamer was like, oh, pro streamers don't look at their chat. It's like, no. Idiots don't look at their chat. Sure, if you're busy every now and then, not looking at chat is fine, but you have to look at chat. Otherwise, you're just doing a YouTube video that no one can actually watch easily later unless you put it on YouTube later on. Yes, they can, Slicer. You get very good at picking out individual comments. When I had the 3,000 viewers I had at one point, I got used to it within like 20 minutes. Some streamers can't, but most streamers can generally get used to it quite rapidly. Because the human is just so good at adapting, it's great. If you're someone like maybe Asmongold or whatever, where you've got constantly like thousands and thousands talking, I can see it becoming extremely draining. But when I had, I think it was like 2,700, that's my maximum. I had about 200 to 400 people chatting. It was very difficult. It was very fucking fun. And because it was the first ever time for me, it was obviously quite exhilarating and exciting. So it wasn't a drain for me at all. Not until the end of the stream, I was fucking knackered. But yeah. Any skill plan that I could use? I can keep up with chat. I can keep up with chat with some of it. You do miss a shit ton, but you don't like try and read every message. You pick out a message or two and comment to them, and then just tell people to just keep spamming. It's like the only way to do it. This is Mojo. Mojo. I guess rigging is going to be a good idea to get. I don't think I need astronautics, but I mean, low friction will become helpful then. Yeah, I mean, there's no way in hell you're always catching everything said, right? It's impossible. I mean, I did read your comment, Double. I just ignored you because it's you. Twat. Generally running out of ideas on what to train. I guess I just finish off missile skills and start extracting, right? Yeah. It's such a 2026 thing to say. Got a few months before I update it. Lucky. Like I hate updating the skill queue, and I also like updating the skill queue because it means my plans are getting further along. But also, goddamn. Wait, what? Oh, well, you may as well finish off that. What about you? 7 days. I mean, I do like the kick here. I have most of them, yeah. Like, these ones don't matter too much when you're tapping across alts. Except some sort of son of a bitch. I'm definitely a son of a bitch, I'll give you that one. Probably the most accurate thing said about me. You should train to 4. I will at some point. On alts, it's not that vital. Not when you have 13 DPS. MJ. What does MJ do? Because like, he's missing this. I'm sure he flies a DNI. No, MJ's a Logi, that's right, okay. Navigation's fine. Shield's fine. Logi's 5 as well, yeah. Logi having targeting skills is a good idea. Where is it? What's basic Bazzy? What else? I mean, you still need some more skills on this one. Where's the basic shield? Done. Oh, right, yeah, this is something else. That's really helps against CCM. Got the skills trained. Yeah, I have the skills on my main as well. They don't help at all. Not even ECCM works, by the way. Just saying. This is another Logi. Oh, is this just AB skills? No, it's repair drones, lol. Okay, fine. Get repair drones. I finally put that off for so long. So this is the broadsword. So actually, targeting really matters on this one. You're done. I mean, I could have told you boarding sucks at the moment. Eve's been that way for like 5 years. If you're gonna brawl, you have to brawl in a specific setup. Like, you have to set up the grid and everything. Which is a lot harder to do nowadays. But you can almost fly the Absol. Well, why the fuck not? Tig's Logi. No, you're not. Tig's DPS. No, Tig's an MJD, so he's DPS. Okay. Exposology. I am tired and sore. Sleeping has not been very easy. Mojo has. We're waiting on blood tests to come back today. I'm currently in debt with the vets for 200 quid, so that's always fun. We spent 400 yesterday, but I only had like half of it really. So yeah, it's a fun time at the moment. Can't leave home without your backpack Falcon nowadays. You guys can see my ear that's so fun to engage, right? Acceleration control. You want this? Jams never land? Yeah. Can confirm that they just don't land. Bomber rigging. That makes it fit easier to fly. And then HMLs. That's for level 2s if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. Good. So some people will notice that all my alts have Thermo 1 and nothing else. It's not really worth yeah, it's not really worth training Thermo on characters that you just activate modules and tab out of. It's a really good way to burn everything out. Your shield skills fucking suck, Zoo. What the hell? To be fair, Zoo's not a combat character. Well, she is now, but she wasn't. She's just getting into bombers now. You check whispers when you get a minute. I'm going to point out that whispers don't work for me because Twitch fucked up. Okay, thank you. Can you DM me on Discord some more information, please? It would be good to get that under my belt. Backpack damps is the way forward. It really is, yeah. Damps always succeed. They never fail. So this ship is... Well, this is my hauler. Do I have transport 5 at least? No. Well, I do now. Cool. Right, so now we've done the boring thing. Let's get that out of here. I don't need you to save the skill plans. I just need you to get rid of the skill plans. Now then. Thank you, mate. I need to go to Galaxy Finder. Right map. That one's EOL if not gone already. So let's get Otto into scan ship. And we're just going to log out everyone. Except, like... actually, no, I don't want to log out Tamer. She's going to be the one checking everything. Hating... K162 Karen still doesn't have the skills yet, unfortunately. Now just bio me, which is a shame because they're great names. You're still in high sec. You're still a DIY character. So, Draw, I'm gonna go looking for some ISK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do. Now then, I have to set the fleet up the annoying way. This one. One fleet. Embers updated. To be fair, I can cheat at the moment and just stay there and set that as default. And then I can just drag everyone into here and decline all these, accept all these. I'll explain why in a minute. Not all of them logged out, but it's fine. And now I can go and then come here down to here and invite there. Why is that wrong character? Right, I have to get into that mind frame that my first character on this one's no longer my main. And the reason for that is because my main's often off scanning and I need to be able to fleet warp around, etc. Now you're going to be leader. Now we need to go to rolling 5S. The Mrs. Three-Legged Cat brought more snakes to us today. Oh god. Do you live in the UK, Jorah, or somewhere where there's actually real snakes? Because you get like these grass snakes in the UK that aren't really considered snakes by like the rest of the world, but they are to us. Yeah, okay, so they're real fucking snakes. This one, yeah. Let me slow picture. Yeah, this is the type of thing we get. They're known as slow worms. They are snakes, but they're harmless. They're actually really adorable, and they're very, very common in like this type of weather, or just after it started raining or something like that. Moj is she's only able to catch these because they're too slow, hence the name. They're basically big worms, yeah. They can't hurt you or anything. Talking of things that can't hurt you, my nan has. Have you guys seen my nan's fish tank? Not a euphemism, by the way. An actual fish tank. You have a pet corn snake? I'd love a snake. And I won't let me get one. They're too expensive. I wanted a hedgehog too. Let me see if I can show it actually. We had a hedgehog, not a pet, but it was pretty fucking tame. Where is it? Where is it? Not there. That means it'll be on my desktop. 1 second. Is it that one? No. Is it that one? Yeah. No, I'm destroyed. You're welcome. Eastern Brown has killed a few people. Damn. So this is a hedgehog, an English hedgehog. I trapped a house mouse and kept it. Did you keep it because you couldn't get rid of it, Melanda, or you actually put it in a like an aquarium type thing? You know, a cage for a mouse. So as you can see, its feet or her feet is in the water, or her foot. Here you see a crate here. It was like a red container that we put on its side to provide shelter from the sun. And put it in an unused fish tank. Oh, nice. Fuck spiders, I hate them. Can't stand them. And we put water in here as well as cat biscuits because that's what they eat. Stale, preferably. That's not a British chug. Where's its cup of tea? True that. But this one would come sit in my lap and everything. There was 2 of them. She was the bigger one. The other one was male and was smaller due to a disease it had. A very common disease that is easily treatable. Oh, I suppose I could show you those as well. You got TJ. Good old boxer cross mastiff. I missed that buddy of mine. It had no ticks, no. It got vet treatment and everything quite regularly. Look at his square head. Bless him. The hedgehog was not afraid of humans, no. It was 100% tame. Just because Nan and I used to sit in the garden reading all the time. Jack was okay with it as well. Mojo wasn't. So if you guys can see here, can you see the rolls of skin here? This is one of the things that TJ had to deal with, was a lack of food at times, living with my mum. He started filling out when I got my job though. Bless him. I miss him. And then you got my Nan and Jack here. He's basically wanting treats and Nan's ignoring him. So yeah, good old times. TJ again. He looked so vicious, didn't he? Like, look at his teeth. They're tiny. These are big, but these are tiny. They're very, very, like, blunt as well. And then I can show you... Gotta be careful, because Anna's crashed car is here. Okay, it's blurred out, so it's not too bad. That's when we crashed our car. Or when she crashed her car. The engine was completely detached, by the way. It was barely held on. And all of this fluid down here is from the engine. It was actually quite dry that day. And then we have the most adorable thing ever. Hey Kit, how you doing? Mojo wearing a onesie. By the way, look at all her fur just bursting out of, like, the sleeve. How many of you were here when I put out a plea for help for money for Mojo's surgery? There's another one. You think we keep coming back because you're boxing? But really, it's because you're just a cat strip. Yeah, I know people are here for the cat. This is all fur, by the way, this bulging part here and here. She's actually really, like, really furry, but small, if you know what I mean. She's not as big as people think. She's a massive cat. She's a very long cat, but she's not as thick as people think. It's just her fur. And then, I don't think I've got anything else here that I can show. I mean, there is this. This is my desktop. Looks like a bobblehead. I know, right? It's because all the fur's just bursting out at the seams. I think this was edited by Anna to just make it pop. This here is a Nyx super carrier, and down here is my my T3D or Scepter fleet here. We couldn't kill it, but we did make them form, and then I waterboarded their dreads and stuff that came in supers. It was fun. I'm gonna go with my error ship not found. Now then. Oh wait, the C5's not even been opened. I'm stupid. Nice Praxis skin. Thanks, man. Shit, we actually owed the winners their skins because I've been so slow. Look at that sexy thing. My CPU seems to be settled at 74 degrees Celsius, 75, 74, 75, so should be okay. And this is a pacifier before people are like, oh my god, you got a Sidewinder. I'm not that rich. I'm not rich at all. I'm a poor bastard. Wormholes, BPA, get rid of. IFA still there. NYN. is gone. That was the one they warned me about last night. Yeah, anyway, it's gone. Open all this, Control C, paste. Perimeter and the C2 is gone. UCA is the new C5. Now, over here. This is such an old tactic that sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You put the probes on the nearest celestial to this at 4 AU, and it would scan it, like, quite accurately too. Then you just go down by 2. Saves you an entire cycle if it works. I'm confused. Alright, yeah, we know what the fucking wormhole is, derp. The new one, the wormhole is XIM. And I don't think this has been opened by us. It's probably been opened by other people transporting through. I don't think this is going to work as effectively as the last one. Sometimes you can be surprised, though. Oh, and do you guys want a laugh? Yeah, I don't think it would work. I've been diagnosed with another condition. No worries, mate. I appreciate the information. Could come in handy. Funny ho-ho, I guess, because yeah, I have another medical condition that was diagnosed yesterday. You guys ready for its name? This is serious, by the way. I actually have been diagnosed with this thing. So, let me open up where I messaged it to someone so I can actually read. Thanks, Rory. So, it's called Proctalgia fugax, or fugax. Basically, the doctor yesterday, she told me they don't really ever mention this to patients, this condition, because every patient who's had it has been able to describe it to a T, and that's what they use to describe it. Yeah, it's cramps of the rectum, yeah. And when I was first diagnosed, my doctor told me, with IBD that is, that it was part of colitis. It's not. It's completely different. They have no idea why. They have no idea what it does. They don't know what causes it. They just know that you have really sharp, agonizing cramps for like 10 seconds to 30 minutes. That's what's keeping me up at night a lot at the moment. They have no idea the actual reasoning. However, they think there could be some correlation with the fact that I have a blood condition called Raynaud's phenomena. And that could be leading to this type of thing, because Raynaud's phenomena is where the blood spasms, and cramping is also spasming to some effect, from what they told me. But yeah, she told me that they don't ever tell patients about this condition, because if you have it, you tell the doctor about it and they instantly know what you're talking about, because it's just such a distinct pain that people would explain. Red, no, it's a magnetar. Interesting. And we are gonna come all the way over to here. Ah, shit, I did code Tyler. Who lives here? Dreads amongst drifters. Awesome. Sorry, it's like 3 different doctors, fuckers. That was 30 years ago. I've had that symptom as a kid. I was told I was mentioning it because it was so random and short-lived. They may not have known about it 30+ years ago. It's something they still don't really understand. Ironically, everything I have, they don't fucking understand. So yeah, it's probably due to the fact that they just didn't know. But also the fact that, I mean, it also depends on getting a doctor that knows it. My doctor is an IBD consultant. That's why she knows about it. Obviously they deal with the rectum and all that lot quite a lot. And the funniest thing is, the way I described it is, so any of you lucky enough not to have a flexible sigmoidoscopy scope, your anus is like, obviously, your asshole, the entrance, all the way down to the first corner, roughly, is the rectum. The pain shoots all the way down there, then into the corner a little bit. And it's a pain that you cannot put pressure on, so you jump up if you're sat down or laying down. It's impossible to ignore because it's sudden and it's intense, but it's not long lasting. At least it hasn't been in my case yet. Thank fuck. But also there's no medication that helps with it. It's kind of a, just got to man up or woman up, whatever, and deal with it. Just lump it until they know what's going on, basically. And even then, they think muscle relaxants might help, but they also think it could be the worst case scenario for it as well. That was the same sort of stuff you have, is it, for the full-on Crohn's? So they tried to diagnose me with it once, all those symptoms and recorded all the time, triggered them thinking Crohn's, and got all the way to the specialist who told me I didn't have it after a 2-minute chat. I mean, they can't rule it out by a chat, because it leads me to another conversation I had with my consultant. I have something that's known as asymptomatic flare-ups. It means I do not show for symptoms when I'm flaring. To the point that I had the hospital messaging me saying, oh, you're in a flare-up. And I was like, I feel great right now. I can't be. But there's high markers in my blood for inflammation. But then there's also been other times where I've been in absolute fucking agony. I've called for help, got steroids and stuff. They've done bloods, and it's like, yeah, you don't actually have a flare-up. But they've stopped being like that now, with everyone, because they're learning more and more about the fact that not everyone presents symptoms. I've also been diagnosed as, it's called IBD-U, so inflammatory bowel disease unclassified, which is also another way of saying I have Crohn's and colitis. They just don't like putting that moniker on people. But I'm not going to bother putting that hole down. That's going to close. I suppose I should. GSA. It's an extra large. K165. End of life, 1 hour. To be fair, if there's no other wormholes in here aside from the static, we could get away with it and get some crabbing going here. Suppose I should save it as well. Dickhead! GSA C5. Less than 1 hour. Un momento. Joking, thank you so much for the 26 months bump. Yeah, there's a lot of conditions out there that are very similar to Crohn's and colitis, but aren't. Gastroenteritis, for example, gastritis as well. I have that too, though, so yeah. My CPU at 75 quarter stable. How you doing, Jacob? I hope you're doing well, mate. My friend Alcon has forced me to download Star Citizen again. There's no way in hell I can stream that during the current issue of the heat. Also, when are the wormhole ore changes happening? That'd be good to know. This is actually looking quite promising, but now I said that, this is going to be 2 wormholes and one to be a Thera or something, right? Over to here, up here, down here, round here, and boom. Anything good to say about yourself, man? Any bad news you share? I mean, I'm alive. That's good. I don't consider getting medical diagnosis as bad news anymore. It's just a way of life. It's not getting me down, so yeah. Sometimes it can do, but at the moment it's alright. Very uncomfortable with the heat. Temperature differences can cause issues, but yeah, nah, we're fine. Mojo and I are mostly okay, so that's all that matters. Over to here, scan this one. Hopefully this isn't a wormhole. If it's not, we could get away with doing a bunch of combats in a Magnetar. This is the static. Less than 4 hours as well. WWR C5S. Under 4. WWR. By 4 hours. And then this. Get rid of this. Are you forgetting how much he's talked up Anna and his engagement? That's good, right? Right? That's on hold at the moment. Yeah, should be expensive. Hey, it's a gas site as well. Nice. We actually could be okay to crap. There's 10 combat sites, and we can do them all. And it's an instrumental. Lol. Today could be a good day. Or it could be a day I lose all my drakes. Who knows? My nose is so itchy. Allergies are fun. Shit, I've not had my allergy pills for a couple of days. That probably could be the issue. Who'd have thunk it? You have to take allergy pills daily. I finally get them and I fucking forget to take them. Also, Anna was like, "Oh, we could stream our wedding, you know." It's like, no. I think and hope to God she was joking, but I would never stream my wedding. Thunkers have sunk it, and whoever used my code, thank you very much. I really appreciate the support. Those of you who don't know, using my code on the EVE online store or the Marquee Dragon store gets me a percentage. It's actually a pretty good moneymaker at the moment, honestly. Though there has been a major security issue with them, so yeah, quite worrying about that. So that one. That's wrong. That code that's popped up right now, the image on the left of it should be an actual image. Ship, ethanol. We made 3.6 bill last stream, by the way. Yeah, so I received an email from the company that CCP uses, WeHype, saying that there's been a major security issue and people have made away with a load of content creator details. No bank details, but like enough details to warrant having to tell, I think it's the Swedish government and police and international police and stuff, because I think they're Swedish, or wherever the country they're operating from, their police and stuff, and to notify us to keep an eye out for any fraudulent claims and stuff. Oh, is that you, buddy? Chance seeing that? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Now, um, talk, what, copy, orbit, auto. Yeah. Let's go. This might really, we usually accept that they're really ask legacy these companies. I think it's just them bypassing user rights and sending protected data. I wouldn't be surprised, so I wouldn't be, genuinely. The fact that they didn't get any bank details is what makes me, like, wonder. Surely the bank details would be the only thing worth going for. I guess I could sell the information on, but what's the point? Bank details, you get the access straight away, right? I guess. I don't know how cybercrime works, I'll be honest. I'm just speculating, probably really badly as well, but still. Activate my links early. Tamer needs to come here. There's an Astra who's here as well. Okay, the gaslight's been done. Okay. Let's see who's in the Astra. And then we'll get the combat stuff out. No one. 40 ping. No one. Awesome. Outrider, that's mine. Up, down. Up, down. Edit to remove 1 star. That makes it second. Easy. Alright, so we need to get everyone into combat ships. Just there. 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 That one and that one. Augments. Awesome. You're just gonna jump into shield straight away. Yeah, shield and info. What's the other? I could go Sleipnir, I suppose. I guess Claymore makes more sense. Shield. Yes. There we go. Do nice. No, this one. This one, I think. Yeah. Empty inside. Oh, these two. I need to turn off regrouping for these. I keep going over here for the fleet stuff still. I should probably sort out an advertisement as well, just in case. Uh, squad list. Squad to list. Squad to list. Oh, it's like this, right? So name. We want MJ and Scottish. We want that one there. And then we want Cloaky and Scottish, and then we want that one and that one. Alright, so MJ Scottish, Procy Scottish. Right, so Cloaky to MJ, MJ to Scottish, Scottish to Proty. Yep. And now we go down to here. Now we go up to here. So a lot of people think multi-boxing is difficult. It's not. You just have to have a lot of setup beforehand. I'm watching Twitch this weekend with my sister and her boyfriend come to visit. Snacks, movies, and good food. Oh, I'm jealous. I should be around this weekend. This one's gonna go to... Where have I put it? Oh, you didn't jump, that's why. But this one's going to the wormhole. And this one's going to the 40. No one's that one. Cool. There's some of them don't even have drones. Which is funny because drones make up a lot of DPS. So, what I need to do now is undock everything and see if they will survive. Wish me luck. It's right on the edge of 89. I think we should be okay for a few sites at least. The way we go, check the citadel here. Empty. Zoo will never leave this location until we leave. And this one's going to be going back and forth from this location and the sites. Hey there, Discator man. Right, I think we're ready. Let's just start warping us off and see what happens. It's a nice fleet, to be honest. It's a sexy fleet. It's 21 combat ships, by the way. No, checking that. Checking that. Then this. Still ignored. Copy distance. Yeah, I probably should have done this earlier. Everything's normal. Ignore result. Result. Ignore. Ignore result. There we go. We want to go that one. Go. We'll go for this one first. Oh, they're all getting cap. CPU's at 79. $78. Oh, I think we're good to go. Right, here we go. We are going to have some fun. Cruisers are the triggers. We're in the Magnetar, by the way, so we do stupid damage. That one. Oh wait, that's too far away from missiles. No, it's not far away from missiles. There we go. We're okay at the moment, CPU wise. The DPS coming in is pretty minimal now, so oh, you're killing the cruiser, that's fine. MJ's still being shot, so just do that. Now we just need to kill all but one. I'm an idiot. I suppose I'll start repping the logic now. Oh, so this is the one I broadcast. Wrong one. And now we just have the fun of killing everything. Wrong one. Alright, so now at this point we want to bring my friend in to grab the loot. I think this is what I broadcast, so yeah. And we want to save location as M1. And yeah, now we're just gonna finish everything off. If you can't tell, my finger keeps slipping off of the push buttons, so right, so now we're just gonna regroup, reload. Who are they attacking? Bazzy, cool. This wave is the frigates. So normally we kill all but one frigate. I'm just gonna alpha the battleships. And as you can see, I mean generally alpha the battleships. It's like 2 cycles or 3 cycles of missiles. Yeah, 3 cycles to kill the battleships. So this is a magnetar, by the way. So that's why we're doing so much damage. Wrong one. And now it's just basically free firing the frigates. Don't really need to pay too much attention on a magnetar. Because you just destroy everything so quickly. The cruisers are the ones we want to kill. This is the dangerous wave, by the way. Just to see how fast you react and then see people complain about input broadcasting because yeah. So some people do input broadcast. I don't. You don't need to. The game's chill enough with multiple alts. I said it on Reddit the other day or yesterday. It just requires practice. This is just gonna volley this cruiser. This is a magnetar as well, by the way. C5 magnetar, so it's a lot of damage. Progod, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Alright, let's swap in onto Cloaky. Where's the wormhole at? My static. I know I'm dumb, but I'm not stupid enough to give the entrance to my wormhole. Not for free, anyway. Well, someone's shooting the battleship. Season. Yeah, a lot of people are actually, like, constantly asking if they can join me. It's like, yeah, because people want to join a massive multi-box fleet. There's only one reason they want to do that, and that is to kill me. It's not difficult to kill me, it's just annoying. But I think, what software do you use? I'm using Evo at the moment, it can be a pain. I use Evex, personally, but I have my own custom version of it. Evex, the standard one that's out at the moment, doesn't allow you to swap between clients that are logged off on the character select screen. So my friend added that for me. I will not be sharing it now because my version of Evex is just a copy of Evo. My version of Evex, sorry, is just a copy of Evex, just a little bit edited for my style. But I recommend Evex. It seems to be the easiest to use with the minimal lag. Evo NP, sorry, has potential, but at the moment it's just not quite there. We will be doing the drifter as well, by the way. Legit was doing your just apply normally, but I'm also not out to kill. Yeah, a lot of people are out to kill me to prove a point. I've been telling people this the whole time I've been multi-boxing. It's stupidly easy to kill a multi-boxer. Overwhelm their brain and they're just going to die. Shoot multiple targets at the same time and I'm not going to be able to keep up. I will fail eventually. So it's not exactly difficult to kill a multi-boxer. You just need to have enough DPS to... or enough tackle and logi to hold my first few volleys, and then I'm dead. If I'm focused on logi, I can't shoot. Whereas if I'm not focused on logi, I can do damage. Okay, a lot of people are out of range. Alright, so we're just going to reload then. Felt like brain lag last night, too dodgy and addictor. My brain melted, was quite late though. Just bring a Brook fleet. That would work as well. I mean, I'd never see it coming. But I do have ults on the entrance, so yeah. I should probably repair, I suppose. Suppose I can do that. Right, now we can kill shit. Right, now we've got all the logi repping it. It's not going to die anytime soon. Yeah, we're fine. I'm in the pyramid, I don't get enough content in my space. Yeah, exactly. See, I don't do much PvP, but I do go ganking marauders and shit if I find one. We've killed the dread before. We've killed a shit ton of marauders. At the moment, I just want to make money.
Dickhead!
Because then I can go and do stupid shit with the money. Disco, thank you for the 45 months. 0722 twat. Thank you very much. Is an burst score fleet with auto-targeted missiles? I mean, that would be fun to use. Generally, it would be fun to use. But I've already got my next comp coming in. Right. Okay, we have to approach. Keep your bloody heat over there. You left us. We don't want it. Yeah, I don't want it either. Don't worry. And when I zoom in like that, I don't lose a lot of clients missing, so it's kind of cool. We'll turn off the props now. Makes life a little easier. And we'll go for this one first. Look at that. So you see my room at the moment? No one wants this. Yeah, it's like 35. Or it was 35 earlier in my room. And now then, let's get the last one and then prepare for the grifter. I start with thermal, then go back into EM. Pops it all off. Logi's off. I should probably check all my alts can use Tech 2 by now. Fishing, I mean, it's away from the nearest beach, but fuck beaches, the sea can do one. The equator's so messed up. When it's hot, it's always very humid, and when it's cold, it's always very damp. Yep. It sucks here. Otherwise, anyway. Could be worse, I suppose, but yeah. Now, let's do the fun thing of... Bubbles up. Shooty shooty. Now that on auto. Look how fast we're shredding its shields. Like, absolute fucking ridiculousness of the C5 Magnetar. Like, look at that. Oh, not all of them are shooting, by the way. Some of them are not shooting. Now we want to go to beyond there. Everyone's fine. Shift is still on him. Snow, haven't seen any for years. I hate snow. Hey dude, how you doing, man? This is 100 million drifter, by the way. It's just melting. It's melting like I am in this heat. He's swapping onto a Bazzy. Too late. They haven't all swapped ammo. Not all of them are shooting. There you go. That was a quick 100 mil right there. Double down. Yeah, that is my cat, yeah. That's Mojo. Put you in touch with someone. The garrison down here. We'll go to this one. Maybe make sure all their hardeners are on because they can't tank it otherwise. They are. Drop on. Some public figures using the whole supply up lately. Yeah, I heard about that. Is that the Chandler thing? No, that's my real keyboard. Or it was. You might have to switch AC on. Imagine having AC. I hope I fleet walked. I did not. Cool. Tamer, fleet walk to... Yep. Business doesn't need to get the hot. Jealous. The Friends one. The Friend star who died from an overdose of ketamine or something. I saw that recently in the news. Right, we're set up now. No, not right. It did not. There we go. Red Dead is bad. Take things take close. I know, right? Oh, I haven't heard that one. That's funny. Yeah, his assistant just got 2 or 3 years prison. Yeah, stupid. Absolutely stupid. They're going on Croaky now. Let's just pop you guys up. Kill the frigates first. But they're still in Scottish. Oh, and Croaky apparently. That one did. Right, so they're all dead. Anyone have Instagram, please tag. Blue cheese or cat poop coffee. Wait, cat poop coffee's a thing? I can't think of anything less appetizing than coffee that's been through cat poop. Maybe I'm the weird one. Who knows? Expensive and bad. You're not supposed to be drinking shit that comes out of the anus of a human or any animal, really. Human or animal, really. I mean, to be fair, you should be down there, and you should be up there. Down there, up there, up there, down there. Right, now we're gonna go kill the last one, and then reload on the next wave, because why the fuck not? To be fair, we don't even need to reload for the next wave, because like we kill shit so quickly. You're drinking undigested beans that's come through the anus of an animal. Maybe I'm just not high class enough for this shit. Pun intended, by the way. Pepsi Yemi, I have a monster. It's not cold. Boo me. Save as. I mean, now we should just orbit this. Euclid, yes. That one's there. When you're locking up frigates, you can take time because it takes ages to lock shit up. I also heated my adaptive on auto earlier because I warped him in without the logi. Just love how they all die rapidly there. We're gonna reload now. Just body the last one. Next wave is the battleships it triggers. So we want to kill some cruisers. Now get ready to suck these up. This is a dangerous wave. Okay, they're shooting that one. That was dead. And the last cruiser is just going to get one tapped. See how fun this is. Boom. Yeah. Stop whining. I'm already starting it. I have no idea what he was saying either, to be fair. But look how quickly this shit dies, Devil. Are you jealous? Literally, one volley is halfway through shields. May as well take out the battleships while they're in range. Yeah. 20 seconds within the truck trailer, loading and load all by himself so I could help him, but he's not strong enough. That would suck. This is at the extreme range of some of the ults. Yeah, like this one. Okay, let's get closer. Oh shit, combats. Okay. Frigates are... Okay. Where have they come from? Let's make my Hestia. Okay, nothing else is tackling. Let's just walk home. Stick with some tunes with corn. I'll be surprised if the people who found me can do anything against me, but never say never. They must have come through Hestia. You couldn't handle them? That's true. Okay, it's Varga. Yeah, he walked off, okay. Where did he come from, I wonder? You got left behind like an idiot. Pig, that's fine. I very much doubt I could handle expensive cat shit coffee. I very much would not want to try it either. Really? Hmm. I think he bit off a bit more than he could chew. What? Why are you fucking that shit up? Did you hit the Asuna as well? Yeah, the single Varga shot the for the writer. Sketchy draw one and stuff. I don't know what his tag is, that's the thing. Yeah, it's a new tag. Why am I, no, just standards, okay. I am tempted to get into bombers because I think this is probably going to be bait. Because he's definitely got a combat prober. He was in the C5S with me. He must be bait, right? Yeah, they've got caracals with them. Or cyclones. It weighs 6 people. I think it's a multi-boxer. There's a bunch more people on that one. 55. Yeah, they can fit. Yeah, they have a lot more people. Oh shit, whoops. Lol. Um, there's nothing on this side. So they're definitely in the other wormhole. No, it's not those ones you're thinking of. It's different guys. Actually, no, the name does ring a bell, doesn't it? Saber could have caught me there if he wasn't stupid. I pressed 2 instead of 3. He could have caught me there. That means that K-space connection has to be, or that other connection has to be a wormhole to HiSec. Probably a closed jitter. Yeah. I think I recognize that dude's name. But I could upset them now. That might actually work. The thing is, if I undock anything that they can't fight, they're just gonna jump. One, two, four. As you know, I don't have any of the bombers. They're just gonna undock everyone and cloak up. Yeah. Thought as much. So he's worried because I can alpha his Varga. Or is he hitting the Asinor? He's not hitting the Asinor, he's on the Citadel wormhole. So just go scan the location. Right, that's why. Save thumbnails. Suddenly it seems like there's a few more ships on the wormhole. It's a Varga and Caracal navies or cyclones. Varga, Roke, Saber, strategic cruiser. See, they know what I had before. And they know that I used to use drones and bombs. If I undock the Harbies, they'll flee. They will take good fights, but they won't take fights that are unfightable for them. And this is unfightable for them. This will be a case-based connection as well, by the way. Oh no, it's a C4 or 5. Okay, it's a C4. So what was this thing? TPS. Oh no, it could be a 4 or 5 actually. You can't guess a C4 from size. That is a C4. Yeah, smart bomb work. I mean, I'm not going to fight them because the moment I undock something they can't fight, they'll just run. It's just a waste of double clicking. Watch. My CPU temperature's at 90 again. That's a problem. Um. I never did replace my hick again. And do you want this one? Fine. I mean, I can kill the Varga, but I will lose a lot of my fleet doing so. I'm a brawl comp. And I don't have all my logi. Hmm. Yeah, it's 88, 87. I can guarantee if I take this fight, I'm gonna crash. It's not worth it. My CPU starts thermal throttling at 90. A new signal. It's an EC3, okay. Why do I hear warping sound? Weird. Absolutely perfect. You have to fry bacon. I probably could fry an egg at least. Let's see what their names are. If I still had Ina in the hole, I could have just went out with him. But on my own, it's a crash waiting to happen. With my CPU, it's such a high speed temperature. It would just be stupid because as soon as it hits 90, it thermal throttles. I'm gonna make sure they can't attack any of the citadels. That's pretty much all I can do at the moment. They're trying to bait out a fight, but I mean, look at my CPU. At 90, it starts thermal throttling. I mean, Devil, if my CPU was better, I would have thrown my hobbies at them because I don't use them anymore. But there's really no point throwing myself into a fight where I'm just going to have a high probability of actually crashing, the computer turning off. It would just be a waste of ISK for no reason. So Disco, these are the guys that had the, I said plus, -1, Vargas jumped out. I wonder where the rogue's gone. I'll probably get a pop-up saying they killed my M2 in a minute. Yeah, that's a C5. That was a Caracal Navy. So yeah, they're in the Caracals again. But they can also now form up to 55 people. So Yeah, I know, right? I might have to throw my desktop fan at it. I mean, this will cool it down. I fully expect to get a pop-up saying my MCU died. I have discovered one problem though. If I had bombs, I could have killed the caracals. But I can't do it replaced all my bomb launchers because of T2. Like this is what I used to use. There's no way a bomb launcher fits on this. Doesn't matter. They might be rolling with matters though. I need a 3% CPU implant, PG implant. Oh no, I wouldn't because I can't even fit it. Okay. I'd have to go compact here as well. And even then you can't fit. I'd have to offline a torpedo. What about if I offline that? No, it still needs a CPU. Or a PG, sorry. That is there. Oh, is that the MCU? Yeah. Oh well. I also hate the fact that CCP keeps spamming us with in-game mail from NPCs. It's fucking stupid. I wish they'd stop that. Or I wish they'd at least let us opt out of it. There's the T2 fit one as well. They probably think I'm going to the C3, C5. I'm not. Mana again. And another mana. What are they doing? This one has a bomb launcher. It's flying, but yeah. No, they're not rolling, because they're going to the C5. Do they think that I might come and attack them because they're on my MTU at some point? Or are they rolling our C5? What I could do is suicide roll the 4 they come from, lol. No, okay, it's getting horror. I'll have to end stream soon. I assume they're rolling this and just waiting on the 5. Why doesn't these 2 people have jumped into the hole before? Roke jumped. They must be rolling that. Yeah, they're rolling R5. There's no other way for it. Hmm. I don't think they're going for hull control because they'd be doing it a lot more effectively. But they're definitely seeming to roll a 5. They can't be Higgs ships because they're getting through way too quickly. The Mallas might be rigged, Higged, but I don't think the Roke is. I think the Roke's just a smart bomb. Hmm. Go to Bacon, thank you for the follow. Yeah, take my follow. I do have a webcam, but it's just too hot at the moment. Fuck your webcam, I see a cat. I'm not naked, just topless. And no one needs to be scarred for life. It's heinously hot. It really is. No, I can't fight these people. They have upwards of 40 people sat waiting for me, and my CPU is almost at the point of thermal throttling. Wait, seriously, someone's taking everything? No? We don't have any fuel. That's a problem. Is that more people jumping in? I mean, Kian's still not been on to tell us where the fucking fuel and shit is. Less than 10%. Okay, so they're going back to this. Cloaked. Part of me wonders if they're trying to get hold control. Because the saber is around here, cloaked. And they know I'm watching them because I've had eyes on them since I got back into Hestia. They've been fucking about in here for at least half-hour now. And they don't want the 5 to spawn again because they would have rolled it off completely.
dickhead!
Strawberries, thank you for the 34 months in a row, halfway to 67 months. Yes, you are. Kind of. It looks like they just want fights, right? They're not killing citadels or anything. I mean, this looks like it could have come from a citadel. It did, yeah. They can get 54 people for a citadel bash. Oh, they could Sussex. They're actually a really big power now, aren't they? Because I fought these guys twice before under a War and Wormholes alliance or something like that. I do wonder what's on the other side of that hole, though. Oh shit, wrong button. Oh well. I'm gonna have to see what's on the other side. Okay. The pulsar. Nine docked. Yeah, it's these dudes. They're called Black Shores. It's definitely their staging. The it could just be bored. So I guess we're just gonna scan this, see what they have around. I'm gonna have to drop soon anyway, because I'm getting very hungry. DJX. Oh shit, wrong one. So the static is a 5 and a 4. So we're the 4. So it's just working out what other holes they have. This one. Got to love all the data sites. That means this is a C5, obviously, there's nothing else. So I'm not too sure why they crit our C5. I am tempted to just roll the hole on them and then kill the rogue. I wonder if they're listening. Oh, that was just really fucking good timing. To be fair, they could be bored as well. They've been sat here for a while. There is a saber in here still. Like, is Wormhole Space that dead that they just have to stick around with like the only active person they've found so far? This is C5. This is where they roll me out and just fucking Uno reverse card it. Grounded worm system of 4 wormhole drifter wormholes. Damn. Would have been a nice highway if you could still teleport to them. Is he gonna decloak? I did see a saber on the other side, but I don't think it's this one. streaming because I am hungry. Pando's live. Opie's live. I haven't raided Oath in like forever. Let's go raid Oath. All I'm gonna say is good luck. It's a Tangier sale for them. Thanks, Double. I have a curry. A nice chicken korma with garlic and herb flatbread. Om nom 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 nom. So guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you've had fun. Hopefully I'll get some more energy soon when it's not so freaking hot. CPU is at 84% or 84 now. A couple of accounts logging off helps, it seems. But it's just not too high still to do too much streaming at the moment. So guys, thank you all. I hope you've enjoyed. And I hope to see you tomorrow. I'll ping out on Discord when I know what's going on with Mojo. We should get results today. Today, tomorrow the latest, she said. Take care, guys. Thank you all for the support. Really appreciate it.